Hi, this is Cynthia. It's 7:30 on a Tuesday morning, and this is a couple of days after the non-farm payroll. And right before the day before the non-farm payroll, you have, this is a Thursday, where the price had reached a pretty significant key level at 1.40, and it really couldn't break above that, and so it just kind of waffled back and forth. And we do have some trade opportunities here. This is an example of an aggressive entry where the price bar had not actually broken down the support of the consolidation box, but if you go down here and look at the ADX, it had crossed and the sell signal line had risen above the 60 RSI. So that was an okay trade, a little bit of an early entry. And if you had gotten out in approximately here and gotten out when the green bar and the green dot appeared, it would have been approximately 50 pips. So that's okay for an early entry. Here we have a reversal signified by the appearance of the aqua blue ball, and you could have gotten in here. Look at where the ADX line has also risen above the 60. It was a very small trade. It was very weak momentum going up, but if you had entered and exited about here, that's still 27 pips. And then we had some more waffling. You do have some trade opportunities in here, although they're pretty weak. I would have been very careful trying to trade when you're up against a major key level. Here's where the trade trend actually changed. When the hot pink ball appears, we had a sell signal where the purple bar broke below the consolidation box, and you can see here the ADX had crossed and the sell signal had crossed above the 60 line. And you could have ridden this in the 1 hour chart all the way down. You would have paused there. Maybe you would have taken partial profit, or maybe stayed in the trade. And here the green ball appears, which does signify a bottom. And if you had gotten out down here, this is when the ADX actually at this point had touched the 60 line, so that would have been, you had 2 hours there to decide whether you're going to take the break or not and get out of the trade. But here we have another breakout right here or here. When the hot pink ball appears, you could have gotten in there. We do have a resumption of the downtrend where the ADX crosses, gains strength in the sell momentum, and so you have another potential trade if you want to trade your retracements, or just take profit partially and either re-enter or stay in. That's another 37 pips. Now at this time on Tuesday morning, the green ball has appeared, which signifies a bottom, and you have a green bar. So the trend is reversing. Maybe it found its bottom in this long 200 pip drop since Sunday or so. Let's look at the 5-minute chart really quick and see. You have lots of trade potentials here. Here was a reversal for the trend, and here was actually your entry, and that is confirmed by the ADX crossing above the 60 RSI line. So you have, here's a slowdown of the trend, but a resumption of the trend, and finally the bottom hits when the green ball appears, and confirmed by the trend wave aqua ball. And also you have another confirmation where the ADX does come back down and touches the 60 line. So that would have been a great place to take profit if you were trading also in the 5-minute chart. And I like to do that. I like to keep a trade or two in the long 1 hour chart, but I like to play in and out in the 5-minute chart at the same time. So that's another 58 pips or so if you had played that short trend. And here's a change of the trend, and you could have gotten in here and gotten out there and come back down and trade and in and out, in and out. You can see how you can just keep playing this in the 5-minute chart while keeping your trades going in the 1 hour chart. So good pips to all of you, and thanks for watching.